Alright, welcome back. This is the fourth episode that shows you how you can create a complete responsible portfolio website using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. In this section of the course, we are going to learn about how you can create a skill section for this personal portfolio website, just like this. Here we have what the skill section will look like, right? Alright, as always, let me add a section element having a class name right here, a skill section and an ID value. Let me say skills right here. So now inside this section element, we are going to nest an h3 element having a class name section heading. And then we have a paragraph element. And then we are going to nest a div element having a class name template btn, and inside this div element we are going to nest a call to action buttons right here. So again, inside this we are going to nest a div element having a class name skills container. Inside this div element, we are going to nest another div element having a class name skillsbox. So now again, we have an h4 element, and we have also a div element having a class name timeline. Inside this div element having a class name timeline, we are going to nest a div element having a class name timeline item right here. Alright. Inside this, we are going to nest a div element having a class name timeline left, and inside this we have an h6 element having a class name item period, just like we did in about start section. So here we have a span element right here, and then we have a div element having a class name divider, and parallelly we have a div element having a class name timeline right. And then inside this we are going to nest an h6 element having a class name item title and a paragraph element right here. So now copy this. Here we have and paste right here and paste right here as much as you want. It's up to you, right? For the time being, we have two div element having class name timeline. So now to save your time, it's better to add all the code offline. That is it, pretty nice. So here we have, as you can see here, we have a div element having a class name skill container, and then outside of this we are going to create, let me comment out skill box right here. Alright, here we have an h3 element, paragraph element, and a call to action button having a class name right here template btn, which has a reusable styling right here. So now here we have a skills container. Inside this we have a skills box right here. For the time being, we have one div element having a class name skills box. All the elements are nested inside this skills box container, as you can see here. We have an h4 element, we have a div element having a class name timeline and timeline item, and then timeline left, timeline divider, and timeline right. So that's it. Alright, here we have. So now when I save and refresh the web page, that is it. Awesome. Now this is the HTML part. Alright, here we have a nice call to action button right here. Now using this ID selector right here and paragraph element selector, now let me add padding bottom 50 pixels. That's it. Alright, here we have the style for the call to action button. This was created on the first section of the course, so go ahead and watch that video first before directly jump right into this section of the course. Go ahead and watch that video first before directly jump right into to watch this video. Alright, again using this skills container class selector. Now here we have skills container. So using this class selector, now let me add some property value pair, a display flex, align item, center, justify content, space between, flex wrap, gap 1.5 rim. Having this save and refresh, here we have, and then here we have a skills box. So using this class selector skills box, flex 125 rim. That's it. Oh yeah. So now let me style this h4 element right here. The text which is found inside this h4 element right here. First, go ahead and copy this. All the content which is found a div element having a class name skills box. So copy this and paste right here. So now having this, when I save and refresh, here we have, right? That's pretty nice. Doesn't matter, later we'll change the text right here. So now let me style the text which is found inside an h4 element and a skills box class selector, font size, trim, color white, and here we have an h4, and when I save and refresh, this is alright. So now using this span element selector, let me add a font color right here. Here we have the primary color for this website. So now here is it. That's pretty nice. Alright, now using this timeline item, here we have timeline item class selector. Here we have a div element having class name timeline item right here. Here we have also div element having a timeline item class selector. So now using this, here we have, of course, display flex align item, flex start, justify content, space between, flex wrap. Now this position for the time being is not necessary. Oh yeah. Here we have the last child, padding bottom 0. And then here we have a class name timeline left. So using this, we are going to add a property flex 1, 1, and 50 rim. Also, we have item company right here. So using this class selector, we have display block, margin 0, 0, and 4 pixel, font size 50 pixel, and line height 26 pixel. So save and refresh. Alright, here we have. Now using this class selector divider right here, now let me draw a line, a vertical line. So to do this, we have position absolute, top 0, left 25%, and bottom 0. If the position for the child element absolute, the position for the parent element should be relative. In this case, the parent element is a div element having a class name timeline item. So flex 1 rim and height 100% background. Here we have a primary color. That's it. Awesome. Now here we have a vertical line. So now let me add a circle. Let me style this vertical line. So content empty display block, margin top 4 pixel, margin left minus 8.5 pixel, and width 12 pixel, height 12 pixel. So here we have a circle right here. That's pretty nice and pretty good. Alright, and border radius, as you can see here, 50%. So now using this timeline right class selector, let me style this. So we have a flex 1 and turn it to rim. That is it. Here we have timeline right, timeline left, and divider. So when I save and refresh, that is pretty nice. Alright, here we have. Now let me style the paragraph which is found inside a div element having a class name timeline right, class selector, font size 30 pixel and line height 26 pixel. So having this, save and refresh. Here we have, right? Now here we have item period and item title. So using these two class selectors, now let me add the font color for this text right here. That is good. Alright, here we have the demo. So now what we are going to do is come over here. So this is not necessary to create just like this. This is not necessary, so remove this. Alright. So now we have an H4 element right here, developing skills. So like I said, to create such kind of progress bar, alright, we remove the text right. We have to remove the text right here. Alright, now let me create the progress bar. Alright, now let me show you how you can create this progress bar. So now to do this, let me create a div element having a class name right here, single skill. And then inside this div element having a class name single skill. By the way, you can assign any class name as you interested in. It is up to you, right? Don't worry about the class name. Alright, here we have a div element having class name single skill. Inside this we have a div element having skill bar title and skill bar person and also a skill bar. So now having this, when I save and refresh, here we have. So having this, now copy and first let me add a comment right here. So now having this, copy and paste as much as you want. Paste right here and paste right here and paste right here and also paste right here one more times. For the time being, it is better, right? It is enough. So now let me change the text and the percent right here. The skill in percent right here. Here we have CSS, here we have JavaScript and Python and MySQL. Alright. So first let me save and refresh the web page. Here is it. That's good. So now to save your time, it's better to add offline right here. Here we have, right? Here we have HTML. So now copy this comment right here, and now to understand it better, now let me add over here. We have elements which is found a div element having class name single skill right here, and then here we have my SQL and skill bar in percent 30% right here. Alright, and here we have Python, and now for the time being, of course, yeah. Oh yeah, when I save and refresh, that's it. This is the HTML part. Now let me style this. Now here we have single skill and we have skill bar title. We have also skill bar. So now float left for title, float left. It doesn't matter whether you say float left or not. It doesn't matter. over here we have a single skill and having a margin bottom 20 pixel. So here we have last child, margin bottom 0 for the last child. In this case, the last child is skill bar. Alright, here we have. So now using this skill bar, let me add some property value pair. For the time being, this position is not necessary. We will add it in the future. So margin top for pixel width 100%. Here we have a skill bar right here. So remove this clear fix, it is not necessary. You can remove this clear fix, it is not necessary, right? Height 10 pixel and transition 0.5 second linear and transparent transition property. So now that is it. Here we have the progress bar. Here we have a skill bar. So we have a skill bar having position absolute, top 0, left 0, height 100% and width 100% also, and background. Here we have a primary color. So if the position for this absolute, the position for the parent element should be relative. In this case, the parent element is a skill bar, a div element having a class name skill bar right here. So when I save and refresh, nothing will display right here. So now, what is the parent element? Here is it. So come over here and add position relative. Alright. Now save and refresh. Here we have a progress bar. That's pretty nice and pretty good. Now using skill bar percent class selector color, here we have skill bar percent and text align right. Oh yeah. So save and refresh. Here we have awesome text align in the right direction right here. That is pretty cool. So we have just finished. So we have just finished the first part for alright. We have just finished the first part of this skill section. The only thing left is copy and paste right here. So now the only thing left from us is copy this, copy all the elements which is found inside. Here we have a skills box. Here we have a skills box, so copy all the elements which is found inside a skills box container and come over here and paste right here. So our goal is to design this experience and design skills right here. So here is our goal. So now copy all the code which is found inside this skills box, which is found inside the div element having a class name skills box. And now here we have. So now when I save and refresh, that's it. Okay, the only thing expected from me and you is to change the text right here. The rest is similar. So now copy and paste all the text right here. Take time and copy and paste. Now come over here, XYZ University, company name, XYZ University, and paste right here, and copy this again, and paste right here. Here we have us to University. Alright, so when I save and refresh, here is it. That is pretty nice. So now, let me style this design. Alright, having this, when I save and refresh, here we have, alright? That is pretty nice. Now, congratulations. Okay, congratulations. We have just finished this skill section. So now, in the next episode, we are going to create the project section or the portfolio section of this personal portfolio website. With that being said, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Until then, bye for now.